What's going on, YouTube world? This is your guy Sealz the Man. Thank you for coming back. You see the title of this video. Have you ever been in that situation? I mean, the guy is just flirting with you. He's flirting with you. He's throwing signs that he likes you maybe, and he thinks you cute or attractive. Every day you see him, he throws you a compliment and a little smile and a little flirty comment, and then the following week he does the same thing. But then it happens for another week and another week. And then those weeks turn into months of just him, complimenting you and flirting with you and assumingly showing you signs of like or something, right? But it continues like this because he never closes the deal. These flirts that he's throwing you are just dead ends. He never follows through. Sealz, why is that? And I hear you. So what I'm gonna do tonight on tonight's episode is give you 6 legitimate reasons why a man will continuously flirt with you and never try to close a deal with you. You might be surprised at some of these. All right, so before I start, make sure y'all follow me, subscribe, hit that subscribe button below if you like hearing about the mindset of good men, decent men, and let me know in the comment section below what you think and if you've ever been in this situation before. All right, as y'all know, I created this channel for my 2 young nieces so that when they become of age, they will understand men better. And in understanding men, you have to understand when men truly like you or when they just playing around, or when men truly need you versus them just lusting after you. You got to know the differences in the laws of attraction when it comes to men. And that is what I do on this channel. So coming back to tonight's episode, he's flirting but not closing a deal with you. Why, Sealz? Why? The first reason this may be is that he may be testing you to see what your relationship status is without actually asking you. Interesting, right? A lot of men out here act tough and they act big and borak, as my grandma say, and they act like they all about it, except for when it comes to a woman. And a lot of those same men are as soft as a newborn flower because a lot of those men do not know how to properly express their like to another woman. It's like a whole nother challenge for them. So instead of a man just asking you what your relationship status is, he will do this. He will flirt with you to see how far you will go, to see if you're going to give him feedback, to see if you're going to flirt back. And based on your response, based on your reaction, he is going to gauge your relationship status. The funny thing about this is that is never 100% correct. I know people, especially in a workplace, who you would never know they were married because they keep it professional. They keep their outside life separate from their work life. I know people who keep their personal lives private. With these type of people, you won't find out a thing. But this is not the case for all. So you'll have men out here who will flirt with you, who will test you to see your response. And you'll have men out here flirt with you to see if you'll actually tell them like, hey, chill, I got a man. Or hey, chill, I'm married or in a relationship. So they will test you to see what your response is and they will move accordingly from there. The second reason why a guy will flirt with you and not follow up or not close the deal with you is because he ain't got no battery in his back. Now, what does that mean? What does it mean to not have a battery in your back? It means to lack courage, lack determination, lack power, lack initiative. Because what does a battery do? It powers whatever it's in up. It charges it. It makes it go. It gives it strength. It gives it power. That is what a battery does. So for men who are lacking these things, lacking courage, lacking real want to, initiative, all those things to make things go, he will never make anything with you go if he is lacking those things. A big characteristic with these type of men who are lacking that battery in their back is that a lot of them talk a good talk. So when they're flirting with you, they're telling you all the good things you want to hear. They spitting game at you, doing all those things until it's time to ask you out, to make it serious, to get serious, to close the deal. When a man is lacking that courage to close the deal with you, he is going to flirt you to death until you tell him to stop. It's like he's reaching this threshold, right? This is his flirting. Represents the flirting. This is him. He just keeps hitting the flirting and he can't get past it because he's lacking that want to get to you. The third reason why a guy will flirt with you to death and not follow anything up with it, not close the deal with you, not ask you out, is he's cautious of the environment and or situation that y'all two are in. Now, what do I mean by that? It all depends on where you two are. Do y'all work together? Are y'all in a company setting? Are y'all in church? Are y'all in a strict environment or place or setting where commingling and relationships are not allowed or prohibited or frowned upon. It all depends on the setting. So if that is the case with y'all two, he will tread lightly because he knows it is basically illegal or frowned upon because of the environment that y'all are in, the setting y'all are in, but he still wants to show his like towards you. So instead of going full blown with you and asking you out, he is cautious because he does not want to ruin his reputation. He does not want to ruin his relationship with the workplace or the church or whatever the setting is. So instead, he just flirts with you because that is all he feels like he can do. So that is a situation-based reason, all right? The next reason why a guy will flirt with you and flirt with you and flirt with you and not follow up and close the deal is he just got out of a serious relationship, but he likes you, but he's not ready. Ooh, that just sounds like a headache. To get out of a serious, long relationship, newly single, and then him seeing a woman that he likes a lot, but feeling like he has to take it back because he's not ready because he just got out of a serious relationship. The thing with this is, in a lot of cases, is that when you get out of a long, serious relationship, you still have remnants of that past relationship. It doesn't just go away if that was truly and genuine love. It doesn't just disappear. So that can create confusion in what your current admiration is for other women. So just imagine this. You can come out of a serious relationship and meet another woman and see another woman and you start to like her, but that could be confusing because you could be comparing this new woman to your ex that you were madly in love with, that you just broke up with. It could be confusing because your vision is not currently clear because you're still having visions of your past relationship and no telling how it ended. So there's no telling what kind of effect it's having on you. It can be confusing. So with all this confusion in his head, that can make a man not be ready for anything new because he has to clear that confusion. He has to bring some peace and clarity to his mind first if he truly wants to be serious with another woman. So if he is not ready after recently getting out of a long and serious relationship and he's just flirting with you, throwing you hints, showing some kind of like, it may be because he is not ready yet to take that next step with you. The next reason why a man will flirt with you and not try to close a deal with you, it is because he simply does not really want you. Now, there are people out here who are just flirts. There are people out here who are just natural flirts. There are people out here who don't even notice that they're flirting with people because they don't think they're flirting with people. That's just their demeanor. But then there is a special case of those people who just flirt just to flirt. Like they know they are flirting, they know what they're doing, and they know they have no intention with that person that they're flirting with. You'll see guys do this because of the adrenaline, or because they think it's funny, or because they think it's entertaining. There is a lot of selfish reasons why a person like this will flirt with no intention attached. You want to avoid these types as much as you can because you ain't doing nothing but wasting your time. These types will give you mixed signals just because. Another thing with this type is that they will flirt with you with no intention attached to make someone else jealous. This type of guy will see that another guy is intentional with you, that he wants you. Maybe he even told him that like, yo, I like her, I'm gonna go after her. This type of guy will see that and then flirt with you out of spite. Like I said, stay away from this type the first moment you realize there's no attention, all right? And the last reason I'm gonna bring up why a man will flirt with you and not close a deal with you is because of you. You are not giving him welcoming signs. And this is funny because you can even like him back. But if you are not giving welcoming signs, then that will not signal that you like him back. So he will just continually flirt with you because he doesn't realize that you actually do like him because of your unwelcoming demeanor or your unwelcoming body language. I am a firm believer that body language speaks way louder than words. And that is why I invest in reading people's body language. I will sit down and not say a single word and just watch people. Watch their body language. Watch their body cues. And I will learn so much about their story, about their personality, about them in general, just from that. So remember that. If your body language is giving off being reserved, even nastiness, having the, what's that term, resting B face, not giving him attention back, he will take that as you not liking him or not being as interested in him as he is with you. So you will find men who think this about you, but they still really like you and they still really want you. So instead of closing a deal with you and asking you out, they will flirt with you and constantly flirt with you over time in efforts to soften you up. break down that wall that you're putting up, that it seems like you have up. They're going to be patient with you, just waiting for that moment for you to give them a chance or a welcoming sign. All right. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it helps y'all understand those dudes out here who are flirting with you, acting like they like you, but not closing the deal. Hope that answers some of y'all questions. I will see you on my next video. Thank you for joining me tonight. Peace and blessings to y'all. Goodbye.